When was the last time you watched an independent film? What would have been your influence to watch it? Was it through advertisement or was it through your knowledge of independent films? An increase in technological advancements have led to an increase in the number of independent films being made at a higher quality. However, until mainstream cinemas recognise independent films as blockbusters, the gap between the two remains. Although, unless these films are given the funds to be marketed, it is rare we'll ever see them on the big screen.
I went to catch up with Finola Geraghty, an independent filmmaker, to discuss today's independent filmmaking industry.
Start off with shorts, which you can get funded by regional funding bodies. Taking independent films as very low budget films that are experimental, that have new people, unknown actors in them, and there's a gulf between mainstream and low budget where you can't get a name because you haven't got enough in the budget to pay them to be in your film. The fact that more mainstream films now are depending on 3D, and also the fact that low budget films, there is nowhere to show them. When it first started digital filmmaking, that you could take a camera and then edit it on your laptop, it's made it more accessible to more people.
Technology now means we can access cinema online and through apps, enabling us to book online through various sources of technology such as smartphones, tablets and laptops. Another independent filmmaker, Daniel Moses, explains how people are able to get funding and support for their films and how advances in technology have led to people having more of an interest in independent film.
There's a very narrow view in this country to the arts and the media sort of industry. The creative sector accounts for £71.4 billion and contributes about 5.6% of employment in this country. It's one of the most important industries that we all use every day, but it's not being nurtured. Taking it upon themselves to fund their own films through things like crowdfunding and through websites like Kickstarter and Indiegogo, where you run a campaign and you have lots of people putting in small amounts of money. I think there's always going to be an audience for both. Hollywood films, commercial films are always going to have big advertising. Independent films have always got an audience. You will be able to go and see them in independent cinemas. Film festivals are brilliant ways for finding new films, whether they're feature films or short films, discovering filmmakers and producers. Technology in the last couple of years has made filmmaking easier than ever before. Everyone has the opportunity to go and make a film. Distribution-wise, you can get it onto YouTube like that. You've got a way to make a film and get it to an audience.